And a very good Thursday afternoon, everybody. I'm meteorologist Chase Arnold. We continue to be stuck in the same weather pattern where the heat and humidity of the day bringing us some scattered popcorn-like storms through the afternoon. Here's what it looks like right now on real-time radar. You can see most of that scattered activity across eastern Arkansas. You can see wind down into Tunica, over into Holly Springs there in North Mississippi. But at the moment, we're seeing a little bit of a breather here across Shelby County. That may not be the case. We still have a few more hours of storm chances as we take a look at that forecast. For 7 p.m., still a good chance for some scattered storms. Temperatures in the low 80s. After sunset, we'll start to see things quiet down, but a muggy and mild night ahead of us. In fact, 73 by tomorrow morning with some patchy fog possible across much of the Mid-South. Right now, you can see temperatures rain cooled in many spots. 78 here in Memphis, only 72 right now in Tunica. But as high as 88 in Corinth, 90 right now in Dyersburg. And unfortunately, with all the storms we've had the last several days and just that extra moisture in the air, it is pretty miserable out there. Once those dew points get into the 70s, that is typically when we start to see more oppressive humidity. And for many of us, we're borderline. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, tonight's going to be a muggy one even after those rain chances move out. Here's what it looks like on the hour by hour. 10 o'clock tonight, still seeing a few scattered showers and storms, but that should, like I said, take a breather overnight. We'll see some patchy fog developing. Quiet start to your Friday. Temperatures for many of us low to mid 70s. And then once again, as that heating of the day starts to warm things up, we'll start to see some very scattered activity start popping up across the board here. As you can see, 3 o'clock, still looking fairly quiet across the metro. Looks like our better storm chances might be late afternoon, early evening as this activity begins to push off to our east. But then once again, Friday night, we lose that sunshine and we'll get a little bit of break heading into the weekend. Speaking of the weekend, this is going to be the big weather story. We have an area of low pressure here right off the Yucatan Peninsula. This is going to be easing up into the Gulf, and it's a very good chance right now. This could be our first named storm of the hurricane season. It would be Alberto, and a lot of buzz right now on social media about this. In fact, somebody posting some of the models predicting where this storm may end up. And at this point, I think it could keep those rain chances pretty high heading into the weekend ahead. Tonight, 71, that overnight low. Evening storms with some patchy fog moving in for the overnight. As for the rest of your Best Care Home Services 7-day, you can see tomorrow and Saturday, really our best chance of seeing some of that stormy weather. We're going to try to dry things out just a little bit in time for Memorial Day there on Monday. Still could see a few scattered storms, though. With the heating of the day, you can see highs around 90. So it is going to be a warm weekend, if anything. And then we'll finally start to get a breather there heading into the middle of next week as rain chances become more isolated. But we'll see those temperatures tick up a few degrees there with highs in the low 90s by late next week.